Hello there, so here we are on the last day of July 2019. So we've had a variety of weather of late. We've had that hot spell, we've had some rain, we've had high winds, we have had, what else have we had? A variety of all of those on the same day, I believe. So there we go. But things are certainly happening here, actually. Having a great harvest of runner beans. They're doing really, really well. Last year, the runner beans weren't so brilliant, at least here anyway. I don't know what yours were like where you are, but I think it was something to do with the lack of water last year due to that, and also that hot spell as well, maybe. But there we go. So we're going to have a little walk around, a little bit of a chat. And I'll just tell you, the sort of things that are going through my mind at the moment and things that I want to get up to. So we'll start off in the polytunnel. So, yep, look, you can see it really is looking quite sort of rustic, if one will, in there. But I stated before in the last video, it doesn't matter. I'm going to sort it all out in the cooler months when they come, taking cuttings of the grapevines. Look, tomatoes are looking pretty cool, snazzy there. Should be having some decent crops of tomatoes. I'm basically going to be taking a bit of time during the winter months to think and plan and find ways that I can basically grow more, to be honest. So somebody asked me about the coffee plant. How's the coffee plant doing? Well, there you go. It's doing okay, isn't it? So it seems to have benefited, looks like it's grown, seems to have benefited from the repotting. I've put it in a relatively small pot simply because it's going to have to come inside during the winter months and end up on the windowsill because it's not frost hardy. The tea plant is growing away lovely up there, so I'm hoping in 5 odd years time I'll be able to be producing my own tea because I am a tea drinker. I really love tea. I can just keep guzzling back cups of tea and away we go. So that's good. So yeah, pretty good in those regards. So the peach tree's finished. Well, the peach tree isn't finished, hopefully. The crop is finished. The orange tree is rolling away pretty well with oranges on it. The grapes, Autumn Royal, you can see there, are starting to turn red now. Some of them, I'll just see if I can, here you go, see? So like that one, look, starting to... No, I'm not going to pick it and try one silly thing to do. So yeah, they're looking pretty good indeed. Tomatoes are coming on. So yeah, the polytunnel's basically how I'm expecting it to be. So these are some of the runner beans. So these are container grown, all of these. See the containers down there. Now I've actually just done some picking from these and from the other, where the other runner beans are. But I'll show you the small ones. We will go and I'll show you my harvest later on. But yeah, got some there waiting to swell up a bit more. It's a good time if you can, if you're not getting the rain, really get some water into the runner beans because they will appreciate it whilst they're sort of growing like this. But yeah, good crops. Still got plenty of flowers on there. Oh, one there I didn't pick. Look. Yep. I'm going to cook some of these up tonight. Actually, have them for tea. Be lovely. Bit of the old gravy and runner beans. Eh? Shall I have that one? Yeah, I'll have that one. Could let it get a bit bigger, but I want more runner beans. So here you go, some of my, these are the runner beans I've picked. So very easily we'll be eating these for dinner. So very nice. I like to eat runner beans raw actually, but some of these wouldn't want to leave them much longer like that one. Probably be a bit tough if I left that much longer. But yeah, nice little crop there, and that'll hopefully be a nice little meal there. Okay, so over here, this is, you may remember the failed melon patch, but never mind. I put some other stuff in, some beetroot down there, look, it's all looking pretty cool really. Some more spinach there, and as you know, I've got the squashes in here as well. I'll just see if I can show you if we've got any. Oh, someone's had that off. Oh well, we'll be having that for dinner then. Yep, one there, look, as well. Gonna have that for dinner. Can't get over how cool these are. And what else have we got over here? Look, yeah, so what I did, one of these squashes, that one there is, slightly different shaped leaves. One could describe the plant similar to like a marrow or courgette style. Doesn't spread, but this squash plant here, I've really let it climb up the corner here. I don't mind. This is a sort of a rough area of the garden, if one will. So a big old squash plant up there's pretty cool. Look at that, look, doesn't that look brilliant up there? Got one there, and you can see how it's climbing. We've got another one there. Hopefully a bee's got in there or something and fertilised it. See it up there, look there. So yeah, this is the corner here, so I'm quite happy actually how this is how this is looking. So yeah, it's will be what it is. Now I've just seen something incredibly interesting. Look at this. I appear to have a little pomegranate formed on the pomegranate tree, which is incredible considering, this tree, I've only owned it for like a few months. I think, something like that. I can't remember, 4 months, I don't know. This is variety Provence. Come here, get off. Good grief. Look, pause that if you want to read more about it. But it looks like I might get a pomegranate. I really was not expecting that this early on in having the tree. Anyway, good thing. And here we've got the persimmon. That's looking pretty good. A few years probably before I get any crop off of that, but I can wait. So it's really not going to be long now before the pears, probably, maybe sort of September time, something like that. Going to be sorting all these grapes out, as you know. Okay, so the veg patch. Intriguing stuff. The squashes are doing amazing. I'm going to stop calling the names out now because I think I've got the labels or the plants mixed up. But that one there, look, is looking pretty good. It's getting a lot bigger. Got one in here, look, that's looking pretty cool as well. Where else have we got plants? We've got, or crops as I should say. Down here, look, got another, I'm just going to call it a yellow one, another one there. Don't think that one's going to get through, starting to look a bit, but that one there's pretty good. This one here looks amazing, look at that. Brilliant sort of squash, isn't it? Lovely looking vegetable, that one. Runner beans are, I've had a good pick of those, might get a few more. Get in there. I'm in the mood for runner beans tonight, which is just as well. Of course, more. Thought I'd already picked a load of these. Hey. Well, that'll go with the. Where else? I'll have that one as well. Didn't realise. Stick them in the pot as well. So tonight from the garden, it's going to be these little squashes here and some runner beans. Lovely. So yeah, what I want to do is, spoke on it briefly earlier, over the winter months when things aren't growing so much, I really want to sort of do a bit of an overhaul around here and really start planning and thinking about how I'm going to basically grow more food in although I'm incredibly grateful to have it, what some could describe as a small space in terms of, a garden. So basically, we're just going to carry on, and this channel is for anyone who wants to view it, but I'm sort of catering very much for the person that doesn't have a particularly massive amount of time, not financially rich, and just wants to have a go. So I'm basically trying to sort of, obviously for myself, but show what can be done. So I've got so much I want to do. I want to do a lot of, I want to get involved a lot in the heritage apples. I'd love to grow grapes and enter them into like shows and things like that. Not because I want to, have a trophy of best grape grower. That doesn't mean much to me. But just to get it over to people that you can grow great things, great crops of grapes in this country. Because many people, I was talking to someone the other day and they still couldn't believe that, when I showed them, I gave them the playlist of my YouTube grapes, they couldn't believe that they were grown in this country. So these beliefs are still out there. Anyway, enough babbling. See you next time.